Hi, it is January 4th, 2026 at the time of recording this, and everything sucks. I don't think I need to get into any particular reason why everything sucks, because it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or where you stand in any situation. I think we all can agree that things aren't great right now. Just constantly being bombarded with nothing but bad news, and even the good news you get is the result of worse news that you had earlier, or the good news is that bad thing isn't as bad anymore. Still bad, but better, I suppose. And it's this weird, I'm trapped in this weird paradox, or not paradox, this limbo state, because I so desperately want to give up, but I can't. I don't know how to keep going, but I don't know how to stop either. I can't give up. Not out of any moral obligation, but the fact that I don't know how. Despite how much I would so badly love to just quit and just roll up in a ball, just not bother with anything anymore, what would that do? It would accomplish nothing. Somehow, giving up on my dreams feels or seems harder than fighting for them. Because if I just give up, what am I gonna do? Just lay in my bed, scroll on my phone, and do nothing? I can't do that. I can't bring myself to fully give up. I don't know how. Because anytime I have given up or quit something that I had worked for years, like this channel, the pain of quitting was so much more unbearable than the pain of continuing. Somehow, the pain of perseverance isn't all that painful compared to the pain of admitting defeat, throwing in the towel, just giving up. Because my creations are my life, and I don't know what I would have if I did quit. How do I keep going? How do I not completely give up? I don't know. Because I would literally have nothing else in my life. And I don't want to die. Not yet, anyway. I'm not at the point where the pain of life is too much. It's just, I love life too much to give up now. I've got too many plans. I've got way too many ambitions. I've made way too many promises. And I've made way too many friends to even consider. A while ago, I made a list of things that might help people not completely give up. It wasn't a definitive list, and it's not a list of how to keep going or how to continue, because that wasn't the goal of this original little bullet point script. Because I think in order to know how to keep going, you have to know how to not stop. I don't know what the words are. Because it doesn't matter if you're in limbo or if you're not moving forward, as long as you're not stopping, as long as you're not giving up. I think that's more important than how you continue, but that's obviously coming from a place of naivete and from someone whose life motto basically is "F it, we ball." Whether that's BALL or BAWL, it doesn't matter. As long as you just keep breathing, I suppose, you're winning in some fashion. Your pulse is the proof. Proof of what? I don't know. Whatever you want it to be. Like what Shepard Book said in the Serenity movie. It doesn't matter what you believe. Just believe. It kind of does matter what you believe in a little bit. Anyway, on the list of things I wrote, and I know this one was important because I wrote it in all caps. How to not completely give up. Number 1, I guess, if we're having to put a number on the things. Cry. Weep. Scream. Rage. Feel. Breathe. The worst thing you can do to yourself when you are feeling down or helpless is to deny yourself your emotions. That is the worst thing you can do. I know it might be hard to believe, but humans are emotional creatures. We're social creatures. Because the moment you stop feeling things is the moment you stop feeling human. So, when you want to give up, or when you feel like you're getting close to that point, cry. It's what I'm doing right now. Let yourself cry. Rant and rave, scream and shout, get all of your aggression out. It's cathartic. Even though I know I'm gonna have a headache later from all this crying. But hey, at least I'm still breathing. Another thing that'll help you not completely give up is to have a plan. And I know that sounds very basic or kind of corny, but all you need is, i.e., a destination or a path to chart your course. When I say have a plan, I don't mean like be a billionaire or win the lottery or anything like that. You know, I'm saying no matter what your life throws at you, as long as you have something to reach for, to work for, to live for, you'll never be lost. We say destination or path or journey to chart your course, because you know they always say, oh, it's not the destination, it's the journey. And I've made several videos on this channel before saying that sometimes the old sayings are true, no matter how annoying or repetitive they are. And there's a reason why they're overstated, is because they are 100% true. I don't feel lost in my life. I know what I want. My destination, my course, is to write my stories. How I exactly get there, I don't know. And that's where I'm kind of feeling the most helpless. I don't know how I want to do it. Because either way, it's going to happen. Either way, I'm going to make my comics. I'm going to draw. I'm going to continue creating art. I'm going to continue writing. And I want to share the process. I'm just not sure what vehicle we're taking. You know? But as long as we're heading in that general direction, I'll be okay. But not knowing how to start is one of the things I struggle with the most. I get decision paralysis as part of my ADHD because I know what I want to do, and I know that I want it done, and I'll know how I want the process to be done. I just don't exactly know how I want to share it, and that's the thing. I'm going to make comics, and I know how to make comics, and I know how to write stories. I just don't know how to share. Like, how do I want to do this? Do I want to live stream it? Do I want to just make videos? Do I want to just post? If the journey is more important than the destination, then I feel like I should be putting more thought into how. But I'm just rambling at this point because I know that I'm going to keep going, regardless of what happens. Because the alternative terrifies me and feels like it'd be more work than not working, than not fighting. In a way, I just want it to be worth it all in the end. Because the point of creation is connection. And I want to connect to people. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. No one can stop me from what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing either. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough for today. I don't know if these things are going to become a regular on this channel. If I'm even going to post this, because I can only imagine how snotty I feel from all the crying. I do apologize for that. But like I said, creation is for connection, and if I want to connect to people, that means I have to create. So, how do you not completely give up? You create. What you create or how you do it, I don't think it really matters. As long as you just don't stop. Just keep breathing. Cry if you must. Scream if you must. As long as you just feel something. Live to fight another day, boys. Live to fight another day.